Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball since Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Takes the shot! And that tested the keeper.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And that's off target.
The tariff was high on that. We can forgive him.
Referee's given a throw. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko! Oh, he's caught him in or out. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And Messi! And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Spain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Son Heung-min. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Kvaratskhelia! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Spain have it back and can go again. Beckenbauer running with the ball. Look at this. He's had a shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Manchester United get the ball rolling for the second period. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he was alert to it. Yamal. Ambitious ball here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Thuram. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. He shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. And that has been cut short. Played into space. Piqué is there, and he can get that clear. Nesta with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Roberto Baggio. And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw. Beckenbauer. No, no way through. Tries to play it through. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence... And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nesta clears it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Takes a shot! Great reaction. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Knocks it into... applies the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a hit! Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he cuts out the supply. First quarter of an hour gone. Into the channel. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Spain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
That's been slipped through. Look at the space here. And that's been one straight. And the shot! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
River Plate grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
Tries from distance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Thuram. De Ketelaere. Roberto Baggio. Beckenbauer. And Jamal. Yaya Toure. Adriano. Ah, he's given it away. Jamal shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Terrific header! De Ketelaere is there, and he can... And the shot! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. An opportunist strike. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Spain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So off we go once more. River Plate looking to pass their way through. Roberto Baggio. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Beckenbauer. Thuram. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a cute ball. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Dealt with nicely by the defence, and the pass is intercepted. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. And De Ketelaere. That's good vision. Batistuta thinks about the shot.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's Yamal. Beckenbauer. Yamal goes steaming forward. Shapes to shoot! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Played out to the left flank. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer. Very much into the last knockings. And he was quick to react.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's that. Spain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Son Heung-min claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Spain really were very impressive.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Son Heung-min. Now it's Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's picked his way through. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Hazard. He shifted it to the flank. Kane.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernandez puts a cross in. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Egypt! There is the breakthrough. Not so much sophistication as goodness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Egypt have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a mic. Goes for a shot! Goal, Spain! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's a goal kick. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pass is just off target. Son Heung-min. That's a sharp pass. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Spain head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back on the way.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Beckenbauer, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that's Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Spain with the corner, they're first. Rafinha can get it clear. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get it through? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Could be danger here. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's gone loose. He's had a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. He is through here. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Thuram. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Cleared without complication. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. This time, surely! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Marquinhos makes the interception. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Costa Curta. Nesta. That is good alertness. And he's had a hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Beckenbauer, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal. Distributed tidily. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now that's well seen too. Thuram. And the pass is intercepted. That's that, the end. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Shevchenko, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
After the final whistle today.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal-scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for...
Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. And there's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bernardo Silva is offering a wry smile there.
This their second corner of the game. Bernardo Silva! No, not the best of headers. Nesta cuts it out. First quarter of an hour gone. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spain still without a single shot on target. Oh, not quite. And he's there to get it away. Azar. Saka looking to hit the byline here. Nesta. Thuram. Spain finding their passes. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Koundé attempts a clearance. He's having a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Shevchenko tries from a long way out. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Great ball and great chance! Picked out brilliantly. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Yamal really struck. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Half-time getting close now. Yamal. Yamal receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
Shot, surely! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. just looked a step too slow on it.
And Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain have their second corner now. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Cleared without hesitation. Thuram. Beckenbauer. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Almost an hour gone. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. Rodri makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Costa Curta with the slide tackle there. Yamal. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Threads one in. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Messi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Bebeto.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute added
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Nicely weighted ball. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Those of you making their way home on
What
public
are your thoughts? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has... He's gone for goal! Oh, crossbar! Raul. And here's Yamal. Shevchenko. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Saliba knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Son Heung-min tries to play it through. Now it's Shevchenko. He's through and the shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's worked it through. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A horrible blip. He's gone for goal. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Bernardo Silva. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Spain take the lead. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Such good technique.
Very nicely done. And he lines up a cross. Piqué getting this one clear. Shevchenko.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Face to face with the keeper. Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fair...
And it's half-time here.
Spain have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. Rice. And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Beckenbauer. Mohamed Salah. Lovely feet. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Bernardo Silva. Out towards the flank. And it's Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach... Oh no, this does not look good. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Great vision. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min applies the finish! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
Can he finish? No mistake! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Spain goes for a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Son Heung-min.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Son Heung-min. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! Oh, he really got hold of that. Rodri. And that's that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Any reflections? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Yamal. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he finish? That's really well cleared. Zico. He's through here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann looking to penetrate opposition lines. There's the shot! Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! And he's straight offside. Spain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter, at the front.
It's Griezmann! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Crossed into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spain are looking to go forward now. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Griezmann. Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's one-on-one! He's had a shot! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played into space. Bardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. Big header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice bit of trickery. Steaming on goalwards. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
60 minutes played. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has been slung wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer, who's set up one goal so far.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And here's Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed... And the shot! It's a loose ball. That's... Oh no, this does not look good.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but
He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ambitious ball here. Costa Curta cuts it out. Son Heung-min. Goes looking wide. He is through here. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Thuram has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Out to the right. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic.
4 added minutes has been
And he
indicated.
thumps it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Caresses it through. Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.